Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video covers the news in the Broads area for the last 7 days. Last Friday was Duncan Baker's meeting in Hickling to help anyone affected by the flooding. You may have watched my video I made from watching at home via the live stream. I heard raised voices during the meeting and also heard climate change mentioned, but never realised it was actually 4 people from Just Stop Oil who had got into the meeting. As always, I will add in the write-up that goes with this video all the links for the articles I've used to make this video for you. There's the screenshot of my video I made for anyone who's not watched it and would like to do so. And then this is where Just Stop Oil were mentioned in the newspaper. The footage to go with today's video is all filmed at Ludham Bridge. And if I get to the point where I run out of footage from Ludham, then I do have some from Reedham Riverside that I'll add at the end, but only if it's required. Last week saw the opening of the brand new Herring Bridge in Great Yarmouth. Sadly, over the weekend, it had a few teething problems. Technical problems kept happening, and on one occasion, the barriers came down to stop the people who were walking across the bridge going across. They had to speak to them over the Tannoy and say that, there was a technical issue and that the bridge would be shut just while they sorted it. So then the control room forgot to switch off the Tannoy system, and there were a few choice words, I understand, going on in the control room, including swearing, and that was broadcast for everybody to hear. I decided to go and drive over the new bridge and film it. Of course I'd film it. And when I got there, I was lucky enough to have the whole bridge to myself. Obviously it's dark, so you don't see very much, but it's lovely to cross it. Very smooth. People living very close to the bridge say they've lost their privacy since the bridge opened. People driving over can now see into their gardens. But there are plans for the landscaping to begin and be completed by the summer. Meanwhile, further along the river, Haven Bridge had a technical issue also. The leaves of the bridge wouldn't connect to each other and come down properly, so the barrier went across, but people were going across it and trying to get across the gap with pushchairs and things like that. And apparently a drunk person was directing people across the bridge. It all happens, it really does. The next headline in the news is a once extinct bird from the UK has made a return to the Norfolk Broads area, the crane. Their numbers are now at their highest since the 1500s. It's thought there are around 250 birds so far. I have filmed them in the past at several different locations. I'll try and find one of my videos, but bear in mind that hopefully my videos improved over time, so the one of the cranes isn't perhaps as great as perhaps it could have been, maybe. As I'm editing this video for you, it is pouring with rain outside. There was even hail and sleet earlier on. As I drove over At Ludham Bridge, I thought, oh my goodness, the water does look very high. Anglian Water has been told to spend millions on upgrading the Norfolk Sewage works. Beela and Coltishall are amongst the 12 places that are going to need to be upgraded. Hemsby say they feel they've been abandoned as £25 million of sea defence money bypasses them. The King's Head pub in Hoveton has closed until the end of March while a £1.4 million refurbishment takes place. It's having a full interior and exterior refurbishment, which includes an outdoor bar. There's been a surge in the blue tongue virus. Those of you who have been following these news videos will know that the virus was first detected in Quay. 13 new cases have now been confirmed in the last 3 days. Grade 2 listed Fen Mill sits beside the River Rant next to How Hill. Historic England has awarded a grant for almost £243,000 to restore the mill. It was built around 1880 by William Rust. Repairs to the mill will be completed by 2026. The Broads Authority have posted 3 job vacancies for the 2024 season. They are for a visitor services officer at Hoveton, a key ranger at Ranworth, and a skipper for Ra, the solar-powered boat based in Hoveton. When I'm out and about on my travels during the week, whether it be going to work or going out to film for YouTube, I often come across funny things. So I thought I would start sharing them with you. The first one I spotted in Great Yarmouth Asda is the man in this orange dressing gown, but it's the ears attached to the hood of it that just cracked me up. The burger van owner is obviously inside Asda getting supplies. I'm not quite sure why I found that funny, but I just did. And while I was making a video last week, I looked out the window and I thought, there's a man up the tree. What is he doing? I don't even think he was from the property. So we won't even go into that. But it's these sort of things. Should I continue to add them to these news videos? Or do you only want proper news? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is probably just about it for today in this week's news. We're just going to quickly run into the footage from Reedham. 0 boats went past in the 2 hours I was there. But the clouds did look very beautiful, all fluffy and light with the sun shining down on them. I know there's grey ones there, but majority of the time they were white and fluffy, quite low. So I've just speeded up the footage here. And then I decide clearly nothing else is going to be happening here. And reverse out and leave Reedham Riverside. I know I say it every time I'm here and include footage. I think Reedham is so pretty. I really do. Be nice to have that property there on the right, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you all for watching, as always. Take great care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. And I'll be back on Sunday with a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.